Alright, so what's up, FJ dudes? Today we're working on the FJ again, and we're doing the integrated rear tail light, so it's got blinkers in it and all that nonsense. Last time we did the handguard turn signals, and those went pretty well. Hopefully you guys liked that video. And then today we're gonna do the integrated tail light. It's really simple. Yet again, this is just kind of a cheap eBay thing I did. I wanted to try it out, see how good some of these cheap kind of Chinese knockoff tail lights are becoming. Honestly, they're pretty reputable. You can definitely tell the difference in the weight. So you take the stock tail light off and it's got some girth to it, a little bit heavier duty plastic, probably some better LEDs in it. Let's be honest, it's more expensive. It's just the way it is. But this one's not that bad. They're pretty bright LEDs, and this is a smoke tail light, so we'll see if you guys like it. All right, so this is my FJ. I put my stock windscreen back on. I got that huge, whatever you want to call it, just the little dome one, and I didn't really like it. It's only a little bit taller than the other one, so that one didn't work out too well. As you can see, I have my handguard turn signals. They turned out pretty well. They're not too bad. I wish they were a little bit brighter for in the day. Right now they just kind of look like, or they look like the Subi. They look like the Subi. They're kind of just orange, but they're not too bad. So if you guys didn't see that, this is them blinking. They're not terrible. They have Euro flash resistors in them, which I don't mind. Some people don't like them. Some people like the slower flash. You can get them with a slower flash if you really want. I like the fast one because people seem to pay attention a little bit more. So anyway, all right. So let's see. Let's turn that off. This is the tail light back here, right? So that's your runners. That's pretty much what they're gonna look like when it's running. I'll flick this around. Let's do that. I'll show you guys all the wiring and everything that I did in here as well. I'll just try to get this set up so you can kind of see what this looks like. It's the middle of the day, so that gives you a good idea of how bright it is during the day, right? So that's what you're gonna see when you're just running normal, and then when you hit your brakes, boom. Not bad, not bad at all. So the whole center is brakes, and then this is the way that it'll look left and right when you put in. So right turn signal, that's your right, right? And then my left is broken. Sorry about that, I didn't have my left plugged in. There you go, there's your left. So left turn signal, right turn signal, right, okay? And then brake lights with them. It's pretty nice, they don't dim down. A lot of these cheaper LEDs, they tend to dim when you hit your brakes, but they do pretty solid, right, okay? That, of course, hazards, yeah, and brake lights, so you guys can see all that. Not too bad. Pretty simple wiring job. It's not very complicated. They keep it pretty easy. So, as you can see here, it comes with your brake light. There we go. That's where your brake lights go. So you've got 2 bolts. Those 2 bolts right there. Hello, this is the hole where the brake light goes. So they're, I think they're, what are they? 4.5 millimeter Allen keys or 5 millimeter Allen keys. One of those two. And then you just unscrew those guys, which go right there in those holes. Okay. Sorry, I'm doing this by hand. And then it comes with this, your plug connector, your 3-wire plug connector. So your steady, your brake light, and then your running lights, brake lights, and then your ground. Okay. And then some people get freaked out when they only see, so one is for left and one is for right. And the easiest way to do that is just plug them in and figure out which one is which. Let's try and straighten this out a little bit here. So gray is your left turn signal and black is your right turn signal, all right? So this is, since it's all integrated, it only needs 1 ground. So you're gonna have 2 wires that come out of each of these plugs, typically because none of that is wired in. The stock ones are wired their own, into their own circuit. Obviously it still works. So all you're doing is wiring in, hold on here. You're gonna wire in your green and leave the black, and you're gonna wire in your brown and leave the black. So I just have this slipped over here. I'm gonna heat shrink it in together, right? I just cut them off and butt connected it in. So that's the brown. You can kind of tell. A little bit easier to tell with this green one. So, right there. So I wired in the green, and then I just slid heat shrink. Let's see if I can pull that off. I just slid heat shrink on there. There it is. Right, so I'm gonna heat shrink all that together so that it doesn't make contact with like a nut or a bolt or anything like that, okay? And that's it, guys. Basically, your green is gonna be for your right, and your brown is gonna be for your left, for the wires themselves. But Your gray connector is your left turn signal, and your black connector is your right turn signal. If you jack it up, it's not that hard, you just unplug them. I just clip these off like 2-3 inches off the old ones, give me a little bit of space to work with, and then I'll wrap this all nice up in electrical tape and stuff it all back underneath here, underneath these clips. You got those nice little clips right there. You can just zigzag your wires back and forth, and you're good to go. Get this guy bolted in. So some of you are gonna be like, but guy, you already connected all the butt connectors. How are you gonna get the turn signal in there? Haha, yeah. You just unclip these little guys. That's why I wired them in. And unclip that guy. Slide all your wires through the hole. Bolt your tail light in, and then you're good to go. Okay, cool. All right, guys. So there you go. That's the integrated handguard turn signals. And now that you've seen that, I'll take you around to the back so you can see the new integrated tail light. No one cares about plates anymore. There you go, with the rack and everything on there. And then the LED strip for the tail, the license plate itself. All right. So let's see that. Brakes. Maybe. I just found out that my rear brake doesn't work. My sensor's broken. Anyway, hazards. That's your turn signals for your hazards. It's not so bad. Not so shabby. Stuff. And then brake light.